So why are people polyamorous? I think a lot of polyamorous are very pragmatic. They have given up on that myth of finding the one perfect person who's going to meet your every need for the rest of your life. It's like, you know, you love steak or tofu if you're a vegetarian. You eat steak every day, every meal, tofu every day, every meal. What happens? After a while, you're like, I can't eat another steak. I can't handle tofu anymore, right? So this idea that, oh, maybe some chicken, maybe some tempeh, you know. So this is the idea that we want variety. Humans want variety. We want novelty. We seek that. It keeps us feeling alive. So that's another piece of why polyamory is the sexual diversity, the emotional diversity. We learn new things about ourselves when we interact with other people. A lot of polyamorous people like the freedom to connect with people, however it's going to unfold. And so in my research, one of the women said, why am I setting an arbitrary limit on how I connect with someone? I mean, what is it anyway? I go to a party, we can hug, we can kiss on the cheek, we can kiss on the lips, we can make out on the corner. Like, where's the line within monogamy? Where's the line of cheating or emotional fidelity? If I have lunch with someone once a week for 2 hours and we talk about deep topics, am I cheating on my spouse? So they're kind of arbitrary rules within monogamy, and this is the piece where I really think monogamy can benefit from some of the principles of polyamory. Is we have this assumption that we all are talking about the same thing, and we're not. Everyone's got a different idea about how we do monogamy, how much closeness we have, how much distance we have. Within polyamory, we talk about it more. One of the other reasons is people have different sex drives. You know, that's just kind of like if you want it once a week or 3 times a week or every day and your partner's like, once a year is good, there's going to be a problem within your relationship, right? The other thing is the idea of creating abundance in love. So we live in a binary society. We live in a capitalistic society. It's a zero-sum game. If I give this to someone else, you've taken it away from me. That's not how love works. Time, certainly. Time is linear, time is limited. Love, when you give it, the more you give, the more you receive. So that's kind of the idea behind abundance of love. And for some people too, a lot of people who are bisexual, not all, but a lot of people who are bisexual find polyamory to be a way within their intimate partnerships to express the full range of their sexuality. Sometimes there's a mixed orientation marriage where 2 people will get married in the middle of the relationship. Someone comes out as, oh my gosh, I'm bi or I'm gay. This is a way for people to stay together in partnership. You know, I have a friend who was married to a man, had kids, and then realized when she was 50 she was lesbian. She didn't want to have sex with her husband anymore. She found a female partner. Lives with her husband, joint finances, they got their retirement planned out. The other woman has become a major part of her life too. So it's a huge reshifting of how they do relationship together. And then it's about personal and spiritual growth and discovery. Again, when you embark on creating relationships where you're going to bring up your jealousy, your insecurity, your idea of possession, your idea of autonomy, you grow. You grow fast. Or it busts apart and you're like, polyamory sucks, I'm never doing this again, which is not an uncommon experience for people. And then just other pragmatic things. When you've got more than 2 partners, shared resources, there's extra parents, you know, 2 people go on date night, the other one stays at home with the kids. Increased emotional support and friendship. There's a way that sexual ties can really bond a community and bring people together in a way that monogamy can't. I mean, have you experienced, if you're monogamous, this thing, like you meet a really interesting new person and then you start to talk and they're of the opposite gender and you're like, oh, okay, we have to cut our conversation off here because I'm getting too attracted. And if I keep going on this path, I'm going to be tempted. So you cut off the connection. And polyamory encourages following the connection.